Port Charles has always been a town where the past never stays buried for long. And just when fans think they've seen the last of its most notorious villains, General Hospital finds a way to pull them back into the spotlight. This time, it's the chilling return of Anders Hove as the legendary bad guy Cesar Faison, but not in the way anyone expects. Yes, the madman who haunted generations of characters is back, and true to GH form, there's a delicious, unsettling twist that's already sending shockwaves through the fanbase. For longtime viewers, Cesar Faison is more than just another villain. He's the embodiment of psychological terror on daytime television, manipulative, brilliant, and utterly remorseless. Over the years, Faison's reign of chaos left scars on Port Charles that still haven't fully healed. His obsession with Anna Devane, his twisted influence over Dr. Liesel Albrecht, and the trail of emotional wreckage he left behind made him one of the most unforgettable antagonists in soap history. When Faison finally met his apparent end, many fans believed the door was closed for good. But this is General Hospital. Doors don't just reopen, they explode off their hinges. The announcement that Anders Hove is returning immediately sparked speculation. Was Faison alive after all? Was there another long-lost twin? A flashback? Or perhaps something even darker? The writers, as always, are keeping key details under wraps, but early hints suggest that this isn't a straightforward resurrection. Instead, Faison's return is shaping up to be psychological, symbolic, and deeply personal for the characters who survived him. The twist appears to center on Faison's legacy rather than his physical presence. While Anders Hove will indeed be back on screen, the role may exist in a fractured, unsettling space between memory, manipulation, and unfinished business. Think hallucinations, recordings, or carefully planted contingencies that Faison set into motion long before his death. After all, this is a man who never did anything without layers of backup plans. One of the most intriguing possibilities is the impact this return will have on Anna Devane. For Anna, Faison wasn't just an enemy. He was a tormentor who infiltrated her life, her mind, and her sense of trust. If Faison appears to her again, whether through visions or cleverly engineered psychological warfare, it could reopen old wounds and challenge her hard-won peace. Anna has fought too long and too hard to let Faison control her again, but the past has a way of testing even the strongest survivors. Then there's Liesel Albrecht, whose complicated relationship with Faison has always been one of the show's most twisted dynamics. Liesel loved him, feared him, and ultimately suffered because of him. A return, even an indirect one, could force Liesel to confront unresolved emotions she's buried beneath sarcasm and bravado. Anders Hove sharing scenes with Kathleen Gaddy again, even in unconventional ways, is the kind of dramatic gold General Hospital thrives on. Another compelling angle is how Faison's shadow could loom over the next generation of Port Charles residents. Could there be secret files, hidden heirs, or sleeper agents left behind? Faison was a master manipulator who believed in playing the long game. It's entirely plausible that his influence is still steering events years after his death. If so, this twist transforms Faison from a single villain into an ongoing force of chaos, a ghost in the machine of Port Charles. From a storytelling perspective, bringing Anders Hove back in this manner is a smart move. It honors the character's legacy without undermining past story conclusions. Fans get the thrill of seeing a beloved villain again, while the show avoids the trap of endless resurrections that can cheapen emotional stakes. Instead, this return deepens the mythology of General Hospital, reminding viewers that some evils never truly disappear. They simply evolve. And let's be honest, Anders Hove's performance is a huge part of why this works. His portrayal of Faison was always chilling because it was restrained. He didn't need grand gestures or over-the-top theatrics. A slight smile, a calculated pause, or a cold stare was enough to make viewers uneasy. Even if his return is limited to select scenes or unconventional appearances, Hove's presence alone is enough to raise the tension in any storyline. Fan reaction has been predictably intense. Social media lit up with excitement, disbelief, and wild theories the moment the news broke. Some viewers are thrilled to revisit one of GH's darkest chapters, while others are cautiously optimistic, hoping the twist respects the character's history. One thing everyone seems to agree on: If General Hospital is bringing Faison back, they're doing it for a reason, and it won't be small. Ultimately, this return speaks to what General Hospital does best. It weaves long-term storytelling with emotional resonance, pulling threads from decades past and stitching them into the present. Cesar Faison may no longer stalk Port Charles in the flesh, but his influence remains potent, dangerous, and deeply personal for those who crossed his path. As Anders Hove steps back into this iconic role, twist and all, viewers are left with one irresistible question. Is Port Charles truly done paying the price for Cesar Faison's sins, or is this just the beginning of his most diabolical plan yet? In a town where history never sleeps, the answer is bound to be anything but simple.